I'm Melanie Flintoft. I'm the Creative Director at Australian Fashion Labels.
Dean Flintoft from Australian Fashion Labels. I'm the Managing Director.
Married to Dean.
Lucky you.
Yeah, well, we started the business from the sniff of an oily rag, and we have had to cash flow it from the beginning.
We sold everything we owned. We sold our cars, we sold everything we could find. The GFC had just started, and that sort of over $100 to $200 price point had just sort of evaporated out of the market. And we came in launching Finders Keepers with most of the product under $100. But we were working from home as well, so we'd have 400 boxes of product arrive at the house and be all lined up the driveway and
tools down, everybody.
Yeah,
designers, logistics,
picking and packing
accounts.
product in the driveway.
And then we created Cameo by discovering a designer who we thought had so much talent. And then 2 years later, we found another designer and started Keepsake, the label. And then we had an opportunity with our factory to create a more casual brand, which we didn't really cover with the other 3 brands. Once we had the 4 brands, we found with all our photo shoots that we do every month, we were using and outsourcing other people's footwear, and everyone wanted to know about the shoes and where can they get them and this sort of thing. So we started Jagger Footwear. And we're done for now on the brands, by the way.
Yes, we certainly are. The business has been rapidly growing from day one, and which is great, but it's also a challenge with cash flow.
Yeah, and the fashion industry is like that. You know, you're working so far ahead, and by the time you wholesale the range and get paid for it, it can be a 12-month
and because we're a new business as well,
funding system.
Yeah, factories wanted deposits paying long before you get the product and long before you get paid. So,
and we're in Adelaide.
The challenge is in Adelaide as well, because there is no other industry. Finding people with experience in the industry that actually are in Adelaide has always been a challenge.
They've all travelled, and we've been extremely lucky to find some amazing people with great international experience. Having 5 brands in the business and making sure that they don't cannibalise each other and they all have their own aesthetic and branding to them. We strive for that and make sure that we're really careful about that.
Each brand still to this day serves a different purpose in a girl's wardrobe. So.
Secure your IP globally. It is an expensive upfront cost, but if you don't do it, it can damage you in the future if you become successful.
Particularly in places like China, where someone may already have your IP registered.
And take time when you're hiring, make sure that it's a really good fit, because the right people can really grow your business.
And there's an old saying about hiring slowly, rather than just adding people just because there's a need, and making sure you get the right people in the right jobs. So.
Watch your cash flow, be careful how you spend your money, I think would be good advice. Even your marketing dollars now, you know, with social media, it's all paid, even with Google and Google Analytics. Being transparent, it's very important.
Probably not a great idea to launch a business at the start of the GFC, but for us it actually turned out to be a real bonus.
So I was pregnant with our son, due to be born in 2 months. We sold the car and we were thinking, I don't know how we're going to do this. Then we entered a competition, the Adelaide Fashion Festival, and we won a car for 2 years. Solved.
Yeah.
The things you do, if you really want to make it happen, you do it.